Hi guys, in this video we're talking about 5 new words and phrases that you can use to talk about travel. These are going to be useful for you on the speaking and writing sections of the IELTS exam, or if you're an advanced speaker looking to improve your English as well. My name's Rob and I'm a full-time teacher of British English based in Barcelona, Spain. Here on My English Teacher Rob, we're all about helping you to become more fluent and confident in English so that you can make new friends through English. Let's get stuck in. The first phrase is to get off the beaten track. To get off the beaten track means to visit places that other people wouldn't usually think of visiting. This could be like unknown places or places where most tourists wouldn't even think to go. Getting off the beaten track, it's usually because you want to avoid tourists and you don't want to go to the places where there are going to be lots of other people. And you know, maybe part of it is you might want to brag to your friends a little bit and tell them that you went somewhere a bit unusual. Think of other ways that we use the word beat, like, you can, beat a person, or hopefully you probably shouldn't do that. We use beat when we're beating eggs to make scrambled eggs. To unwind. To unwind means to take some time to relax when you get home from work or study after a busy day, especially if you've been doing something that's like really stressful or repetitive, and you kind of just want to forget about it and leave it behind. Some of the things that you might do to unwind when you get home from work are things like read a book or listen to some music. Some people like to do exercise or maybe meditate or something like that. When I was a teenager, I used to work in a restaurant and I was taking orders from customers like all day long, and it was really repetitive. And if I didn't wind down when I got home from work by like reading a book or going for a run, I found it difficult to sleep on the night because I couldn't relax. To get hopelessly lost. No, wait a minute. To get hopelessly lost. To get hopelessly lost means to be completely lost. You have absolutely no idea where you are. You've got no map, there's nobody to ask, you may be in the middle of nowhere and you really maybe don't know what you're going to do. That said, sometimes when we say we're hopelessly lost, it's a bit of an exaggeration. We're not that lost. To get back to nature. To get back to nature. If you're using this phrase, it usually means that you live in a city and you're a bit fed up of, the pollution, the noise, the amount of people that you deal with on a daily basis, and it's just a bit too much. And you want to get away from all that and get back to, be surrounded by trees, plants, animals, all that kind of stuff. Or maybe you just want to visit the countryside or a forest. Get back implies that we're like returning to our natural state, so it's implicit in get back to nature that it's like man and woman's natural state to be in nature. When you're choosing your next holiday, maybe you'll want to get back to nature. You might decide rather than taking a city break, you'll go for a holiday in the countryside. Where are you going to go on your next holiday? Are you going to go on a city break, or are you going to get back to nature and visit the countryside? On a shoestring. On a shoestring. If you do something on a shoestring or on a shoestring budget, it means that you're doing it with very little or surprisingly little money. So if you're traveling on a shoestring, it means that instead of going to fancy restaurants every night, you're probably going to take a packed lunch or make sandwiches to take with you on your trip. Or maybe instead of taking the train or flying, you're going to take the bus. Instead of staying in fancy 5-star hotels, you're going to stay at your mate's place who happens to live in the city. A lot of movie directors, when they're starting out, have to make their movies on a shoestring budget because they haven't yet got the support of like a Hollywood studio to fund their project. Note that this phrase is kind of neutral. What we want to say is that it's kind of impressive that the person managed to get so much done with so little money. Question of the day: how do you like to wind down when you get home after a hard day of work or study? Stick it in the comments below the video. My name's Rob and this is the English Teacher Rob channel, where we're all about helping you to become more fluent and confident in English. So if you found this video useful, consider hitting the subscribe button before you leave, and we'll be back real soon with more content. Thanks for watching.